Greetings guys, Billionaire Bri checking all the way back in the channel. So what we're going to do here is we are going to do a Cruella de-ville nail set. And what I'm doing now is I'm applying my peel off base gel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 260 seconds. And then you want to apply the glue on top. So kind of hold the nail tip down a little bit because the peel off base gel is very like strong. So I'm telling you, it will pop off based off the simple way you file. Like, it's literally the holy grail of everything. I love it. And how I get my shape already is I'll go ahead and I measure my nail tips to size, cut them down to length, and I go ahead and reshape them, and then I put it onto the nail. So therefore I don't have to worry about shaping it when I got the peel off base coat onto the nail. So moving on to the index finger, I am just basically applying all the nude acrylic to each and every one of the nails. And I'll be back shortly to explain the nail art process. So you guys can go ahead and watch me work on this foundation. Remember, when you are applying your foundation, you want to make sure that you are applying it as smooth as possible because you want to make sure that you have less time actually filing and shaping the nail. The foundation is literally everything. to my favorite part, the nail art. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically sketching out the outline that I do want to have on the nail, and I'm actually going to put little swirls on the corner of the nail. And the type of nail art brush I am using is a long detailer brush I got from Beauties. I bought these brushes like almost a year and a half ago. I don't know if they still sell them, but if they do, you can check it out on Amazon. These brushes here are really great for long strokes, like how you see me doing below. It will definitely give you that crisp, long line that you are looking for. Now I am using a mini detailer nail art brush to outline the white of the nail, and I'm just basically using this to make dimension into the nail and to also bring out that red of Cruella de-ville. So I thought it was a nice little gentle touch or whatever to add to the nail. Now I have my mini dotting tool, and I'm just using this dotting tool to make little dots in the form of like Dalmatian spots. But because the nail was only so big, I literally just put a lot of dots around it. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like this pinky was like my favorite out of the entire nail set, because not only is it a really different nail, I've never seen any other nail tech do a design like this. I was thinking about doing an entire nail art design like this, but in a different color. Let me know what you guys think below about that in the comments. Moving on to the next nail, I still have like, it's another brand. I have a detailer nail art brush here, and what I'm doing now, I'm just basically outlining the shape of Cruella's face, and I'm just basically using gentle strokes. I know when a lot of people paint, they say you do not have to worry about making the outlines perfect because you can always go back in and fix it, but for some reason that doesn't work for me. And another thing that doesn't work for me is how other people can write on the nail with a pencil and they just trace the design in. That doesn't work for me either. For some reason, I just have to just freehand everything, like, and it's okay, I'm not complaining about it, but sometimes it can get like a little bit more challenging to just freehand something, because it's not like you're tracing the design. You're literally looking at a picture and you're basically going off of the picture. So hopefully, if you guys are interested in learning how to freehand nail art, I hope that you guys continue to watch the channel, and I hope I can continue to help you a little bit more on your journey. And yeah, continue to keep watching it and enjoy. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically removing some of the extra gel polish that doesn't need to be there with a, it's kind of like a 3D nail art brush, but it's not really 3D. Now I am using the smaller detailer brush, and I'm basically going to do the outlines of her hair. Here's T2. Remember, when you guys are doing any type of nail art, you want to make sure that you're curing in between each layer. Now, I know that sounds like, oh my God, girl, that's a lot. You want me to cure in between each nail? Yes, I do. It's either you cure in between each layer of the nail, or you're going to have a mess. You cannot have wet white polish on one side, and then you have the audacity to keep it wet, and then you do the black gel polish on the other side. They're going to marinate together, and you're going to have a chaos of a nail set. Remember, gel polish does not sit still. It's not gel paint. Gel polish, it literally starts to spread over the entire nail once you start putting it on there. So remember to work efficient, cure in between each layer, and go on about your day. Moving on to the next nail. This is what I'm doing here, is I'm basically doing the paws and things like that, and I'm using the smallest detailer brush, and I'm going to use the dotting tool to just get those round perfect circles. And yes, I flash cured it in between each nail, but when it comes to gel polish, because gel polish is so pigmented, it's literally going to take more than you curing it one time. And I'm telling you this because I know this out of experience. I've cured gel polish for 160 seconds, and then after a couple of seconds, it literally started to shrivel up. And it's because it's so pigmented that it's actually going to take at least 2 to 360 seconds for it to be fully cured 100%. So just keep that in mind when you are working with highly pigmented gel polish. And this right here, as you see, I was making a mistake, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna put like 2 more paws or whatever at the bottom. Now I'm moving on to her eyelids, and I'm not even gonna lie, when I got done with the nail set, I was like, something is missing. Oh my God, why did I forget her eyebrows, y'all? Why did I do it to myself? I don't understand. And this is not the first character that I've forgotten their eyebrows. I don't understand what it is about me forgetting that character eyebrows, but the character be looking complete. And then when I go back and I look at the Dawn film after I done took the nails off, trashed them, and did whatever I was gonna do with them, it'd be too late. It'd be too late to turn back. So next time I paint another person, I'm going to remember to do the eyebrows first. I try to do the eyebrows last because I need to make sure that I get the eyelids and eyes proportion, because you need to make it proportion to the eyebrows. But anyway, we're going ahead and we're doing the eyelids and things of that nature. Now we're going to go ahead and work on her mouth. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. I ain't going to lie to you, no kizzy. I was so freaking scared to see how this face was going to turn out, because in the past I have not really had good experiences with faces. But the more I've been practicing, honestly, the better I've been getting at it. And I'm just so proud of myself on how it turned out, because faces used to intimidate me so bad. Where I used to be like, let's not even do it. Let's not even do it. Let's just trash it, throw it away now. But now, I'm like, I could paint anything, like literally anything. So just keep in mind that the mind is the power and the manifestation of everything. So never doubt yourself, never close yourself out before the reality of things really do hit. Because just think about, if I would have gave up on faces, I would not be where I am at right now doing faces. So kudos to your girl. I've been out here working. Now you want to bring the entire design together by outlining it in black. And remember, do not do the lines too thick in black unless it's required. But since her face is the forefront of everything, you want to just make sure that you do like thin layer outline of black. This is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the channel. You have a great day. Bye.